Hey guys, so I thought it would be a good idea for you guys out there to get to know me a bit better. So I decided to show you what sort of books I like to read. I like to read all the time, and sadly, because this is my last year in high school and I've been visiting the IB, I haven't found much time to read for pleasure, only for assignments. So here's the books that I like to read. So I've organized most of them in categories. So like the first shelf on my bookshelf is filled with classics. So like from Jane Austen to Charles Dickens, and to those books I consider classics. So my first book on my shelf are these two books. These are not related, but these are just the first two, and they are plays, dramatic plays, tragic plays. And the first one is by Tennessee Williams, Glass Menagerie. And the second one is Jean Henri's version of Antigone, which is based on Sophocles' um, version of Antigone. So those are the first two classics that I have. The other one I have on the shelves are Arthur Miller's The Crucible, The Legend of Robin Hood by Annie Ingley, and Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. The next classics I have on my shelf are Elizabeth Gaskell's North and South, Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, a must-have, Jane Austen's Emma, Thomas Love, Peacock, Nightmare Abbey, Crutched Castle, Charles Dickens' Barnaby Rudge, and then these are classics but in comic form. So I've got Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey, Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility, Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, Charlotte Bronte Jane Eyre, Charles Dickens Great Expectations. Then the last two that I have are William Wycherley, The Country Wife and Other Plays, and Heidi by Johanna Spiley. So those are the classics that I have on my shelf. And most of them I've read, but not all of them. But those are the classics that I have. Okay, the next shelf that I have are historical books, whether it's fiction or non-fiction. So the first one I have is this one, Death and the Virgin, Elizabeth Dudley and the Mysterious Fate of Amy Robsart by Chris Skidmore. Then I have this small one called The Elizabethans. And then I have Elizabeth the Queen by Alison Weir. Elizabeth and Leicester by Sarah Briskwood. Elizabeth in the Garden by Treya Martin. Brief Lives of the English Monarchs by Carolee Erickson. then I've got Camilla and Charles, The Love Story by Caroline Graham. And then I've got Mary Tudor, England's First Queen by Anna Whitelock. And then I've got the Heresy series, Heresy and Prophecy by S.J. Paris. Then I've got The White Queen by Philippa Gregory. And then I've got His Last Letter, Elizabeth and the Earl of Leicester by Jane Weston. And then The Outlaws of Sherwood by Robin McKinley, which is basically about the legend of Robin Hood. So, that's my second shelf. My third shelf is autobiographies, biographies. So, the first one I have is kind of embarrassing, is The Queen by Ben Pilmont, which is about Queen Elizabeth II and her family. The next one that I have is Dawn French, Dear Fatty. Emily Bronte, A Chainless Soul by Catherine Frank. Helen Mirren, My Life in Words and Pictures. Romancing the World in Divo by Allegra Rossi. In Divo, Our Music, Our Journey, Our Words. And then Dear John by Joan Le Mesurier. Do You Think That's Wise by Graham McCann, about John Le Mesurier. And then Judi Dench, Scenes from My Life, Judi Dench, and Furthermore. And then Julie Andrews by Richard Sterling. That's Another Story, Julie Walters. Miranda Hart, Is It Just Me? And lastly, Sue Johnston, Things I Couldn't Tell My Mother. So that's it for the book tag shelf tour thing. I'm going to be doing a second part about trilogies that I have, or series of books that I have. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.